So in the first half, we saw a good blend of the bench and the starting unit, and they certainly got things done. Terry Rozier, Kyrie Irving, just to name a couple.
Scary.
Chris Grenham, what did you make of that? You know, we've seen the mix and matching, of course, is what you see during the preseason, but we saw some, you know, a successful stretch of offense throughout that.
Yeah, there's a lot of Terry Rozier and Kyrie Irving playing alongside one another, which gives Brad Stevens a ton of flexibility in terms of who can be the primary ball handler. I mean, you had Gordon Hayward out there with the two of them as well, and Hayward has been known to be a primary ball handler. He was in Utah for a long time. So, you know, having that flexibility in the backcourt creates a lot of options for a coach like Brad Stevens. But again, you had guys like Terry Rozier and Marcus Morris going out there, getting their points and making the most of their minutes. They each played close to 20 minutes. I think Terry Rozier played a little bit over 20 minutes tonight. But again, they showed off their depth, and it's really going to be a huge advantage for this team.
Jimmy, you asked Brad Stevens about the 60-point first half from the Celtics and what led to that. You know, what did you make of those combinations and those runs from the Celtics?
Yeah, I just think, I mean, listen, if you look at their depth, right, and they've got a guy like Rozier, Marcus Morris. I mean, those guys are starters on some teams. We know Rozier can start. He started on the Celtics, and he was extremely successful for a stretch last season. So
especially in the postseason, yeah.
I absolutely love him coming off the bench. I think he just gives them that energy. I mean, he's obviously he's like a very lethal shooter as far as I'm concerned. I just love the guy out there. And then you throw in like Marcus Smart, who just does it all on both ends. I mean, we've talked about the bench, since camp started.
Extensively, yeah.
And it's worth discussing because they are very deep. I think that this is probably, and I think we talked about this on a video a while back, or maybe it was off camera, but it's probably the deepest Celtics team since Garnett came over in the trade. Even the year they won, they weren't that deep.
Yeah.
They weren't that deep.
I always say the 2010 team was deeper, actually.
Sure. Oh, yeah. I think so too.
The team that fell short in the finals.
The year they won, they were trying to add, during the season. So at this team, I mean, you go up and all the way down the roster. There's no one being like, oh, like they're weak here, they're weak there. We really need to add this guy or this guy.
I think too, the important thing that you noted is that a lot of these guys can be starters on other teams, so they're going to be limited minutes. So when they get in, they're going to want to make useful. And there's contract years for some of these guys, like Rozier.
Absolutely.
I mean, so they're going to want to make good use of those minutes. So it's important. They're going to come and punch a lot of bench units right in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, obviously everyone's talking about what's Kyrie going to do, what's Kyrie going to do, but I mean, Rozier is another question mark, right? I mean, are they going to try to? Are they? He's worth a lot. Are they going to try to get something for him? Are they interested in re-signing him? That nobody really seems to have any clue, nor should they right now. But I know Rozier's rearing to go here. I mean, got his Puma sneakers on. The bright colors.
That's right.
I think that's perfect for him too. So I think we're going to see and hear a lot about Rozier this year.
Yeah, it's like, do you keep the insurance policy on Kyrie Irving, or do you just trust his word and go out and sign him and then deal Rozier at some point throughout the season? We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I think a lot of that depends on his durability. So you're going to have to wait and see through the season. Obviously, with his free agent uncertainty, his injury uncertainty, Terry Rozier is the ultimate insurance policy. If Kyrie goes down, you're totally confident in Terry Rozier coming in and taking over at point. So that's just great for this team to have.
I mean, this team is built to win now, right? I mean, the way they're constructed, people expect them to go to the NBA Finals.
You can have Robert Williams having game-winning blocks and Gershon Yabusele scoring game-winning baskets. This
running
is what
up and
this
down
team
the floor.
is built for. This is what they're built for.
Love the Gershon layup. He just barely left his feet for
Unselfish play by Robert Williams, handing it off too.
Oh yeah, I mean,
oh my God, it was Brad Stevens' dream out there.
Shout out Robert Williams. Got here plenty of time today.
He said he didn't want to. He said he told Abby that he didn't want to hit any Patriots traffic. So she had to tell him, Foxborough's not really anywhere near Boston, but still, he's getting it. He's catching on. You can
never leave too early.
Exactly.
Plus, he's got to carry everyone's stuff. Right?
Yeah,
he's the rookie.
He was buying shampoo in Chapel Hill the other day.
Exactly. He's making sandwiches in the locker room. Making sure everyone's good to go.
Yeah.
It was a good
team camaraderie. All right.
Yeah, exactly. That's doing the rookie duties, right?
Yeah,
what he's supposed to do as a Celtics rookie. That's going to wrap things up here from TD Garden. We'll be back here Tuesday night as the Celtics take on the Cleveland Cavaliers.